The CFA Institute is a global membership association that administers chartered financial analyst and certificate in investment performance measurement curriculum and exam programs worldwide. The CFA exam was introduced in the Philippines in 1995. 2 years later, the CFA Society of the Philippines was established under the CFA Institute with the goal of promoting competence, professionalism, and high ethical standards in the field of financial analysis and investment.
Our most important impact in a nutshell is improving the level of competence of the finance professionals in the country.
Our vision and our mission is really to see this capital market evolve into a sophisticated market where investors also are protected, where investors have many choices and many options.
We have continuing education program wherein we bring in speakers from several countries as well as locally to speak to charter holders as well as to the other interested parties.
We have advocacies wherein we try to, through seminars, through conferences, teach the investing public about different investment topics.
We give them financial planning and analysis. We also provide them training in portfolio management and all sorts of other topics that might be relevant to them.
So we've done in partnership with the Philippine Stock Exchange, also with the academe and some of the companies, corporations here where we've done employer outreach events.
We've been providing scholarships to financially less capable individuals and also to regulators.
Give our own inputs to anything that they're deciding that has to do with more regulation, less regulation. We try to lend that voice and we're very active.
And also we create awareness of the CFA program, which is the most important thing actually, and we invite them to participate, to take the program to really become CFA charter holders themselves and uphold the standards, the high standards of ethics, education, and professional excellence, which we espouse as the CFA.
The CFA designation is considered to be a gold standard, and it is recognized by employers. Aside from that, the program is very relevant. The curriculum is reviewed by practitioners. And finally, and I think most importantly, we promote ethics.
At this point, you can see where the stock exchange, we rang the bell, where at the minds of the regulators or at the minds of investors, and to a certain extent we're at the mind of the public as well. We are becoming more and more visible, we are becoming more and more influential.
This is our contribution by developing the finance professionals. By developing highly competent and ethical finance professionals, we are helping develop the capital markets.
The CFA Society of the Philippines aims to continue its mission of producing chartered financial analysts who adhere to the CFA Institute's principles of ethics, good governance, and transparency in the market and in the industry.
It can be summarized in the phrase, broader mission, bolder voice, and bigger community. The CFA Institute and the CFA Society is known for the CFA program. However, a lot of people are not aware of is that we are also focused on ethics, and we would like to promote the integrity of the profession. So with what is happening currently, with all the scandals taking place globally, the level of trust among investors is at an all-time low. Although this is quite unfortunate, we believe that it is also an opportunity for us to actually, talk more boldly about our advocacy on ethics and integrity.
Many professionals in the investment industry have benefited from the courses offered by the CFA Institute, and membership in the CFA Society of the Philippines has opened a lot of doors both here and overseas, as well as reinforced the code by which CFA Philippines members and the companies they work for stand by.
Today's investment professional is always about specialization. He may be a derivative specialist, he may be an equity specialist, he may be a fixed income specialist. he's usually not going to be given a chance to be able to go to transition across asset classes. The CFA program just does that. It allows you to visit, it allows you to study various asset classes, an experience which the common workplace nowadays will not be able to offer you.
I try to live the code of ethics of the CFA Institute almost every day. It helps that the values of Ayala are consistent with the values of the CFA Institute. That those values are integrity, commitment to professional development, doing everything in an ethical manner.
The bank, East West Banking Corporation, is very much into the CFA program. In fact, I think we have about 7 candidates which the bank sponsors. 4 of them are in my treasury room. It is very important that we maintain the ethics. It's very important that the CFA, they go through the CFA program, because it exactly gives them the wealth of knowledge across all the asset classes. So whenever markets are moving, we can actually plug in and take a look at what is happening in the other markets across the world or across asset classes and react accordingly.
The institution and those around me treat our customers fairly, and this is also where our institution stands for, that we have to have fair dealings, we have to have the highest standards of ethics for ourselves and for those around us.
Say what they mean and mean what they say when they write research, so that whether or not they're wrong or right, they write what they believe, and it's not colored by by the need to do a transaction for the investment banking side.
The best part about being a CFA charter holder, I guess meeting people in the society, being able to share an ideal with other people, and more importantly, really, it's after all the hard work, it is fun.
You know, those 3 letters, when you go in a room, I think the credibility and the prestige, it really helps speed up discussion and the level of trust. Once you enter a meeting with a banker or a fellow charter holder, you know their credentials, and you know that you're at par, and you speak the same language.
It's also very good to be part of an organization of high-level people you're really proud to be with, and to be associated with a group that is as prestigious as the CFA Institute. That is valueless.
The CFA Institute and the CFA Society of the Philippines have been advocating the CFA Global Standard of Ethics and Professionalism here in the Philippines for 15 years. Both organizations will continue to guide and educate more professionals in the finance and investment industries, contributing to a brighter future for the country.
I'd like to congratulate the CFA Institute and the CFA Philippines for its 15 years. It's been very valuable to me as a professional, and I know that it will be valuable to a lot more young people, whether they actually earn the charter or not. The CFA Institute will continue to help and guide young minds to become better investment professionals.
Happy 15th anniversary to the CFA Society of the Philippines. Congratulations and more power.